In this video, I'll demo the testbed we've created for evaluating email group prediction algorithms. So here we have the web interface, which we used to run a user study. So go down to read this information. It's okay to record the study. And submit. We see this page, and it explains to the user the format of the data that's collected, as an example right here. And then we can use Gmail as an example to collect data. Click here to log in, which will use open authentication for the user's Gmail account so that we never have to accept the user's password directly. We use this account. And then it takes us back to this page. Now we're ready to customize our options. So let's go with like 50 messages here. I'll collect about 50 messages from, there's nowhere near 400 threads and 50 messages, so we'll collect about that amount. And then we can include the subject, the email addresses, or the number of attachments as options. Click collect email data. And in the background, it will now be collecting it, and it will email the user when it's completed. So we'll just wait a few moments. Here we can see the public and private folders. So it's already created a folder with the signature of the accepting the consent form. And looks like we got our email over here. Let's just open it. And we see a link to a short survey, and then we'll see the data that's been collected. Some information to see the usefulness of prediction for the user. This is all the data that was collected in this format right here. So it's all anonymous, but the user, since I chose to give private data, we have a mapping from user IDs here, from email IDs to actual addresses. Submit. Now we see a predicted group example. This particular example only generated just one group. We can do 4 things. We can name this group. Let's call this research group. We can add another person who's not already included. And we can also remove a entry that we don't want. We could totally add a custom group. And we submit here. There's another survey for the user to take. Let's see. We also created a user interface to display automated testing results without user intervention. Okay. So here the graph is created and the groups are predicted. And the first 3 inputs here are arguments to the graph generation algorithm. And the bottom fields here are the results of the automated testing methods. So we can modify values on top, and we can just readily see the changes on the bottom. Press enter, and so the half-life is dependent upon the send constant and the half-life, and the threshold days affects the bottom algorithm. So if you put like, let's see, 10 days, we get a different value and it's automatically updated. So of course, the greater the value, the more useful a group is to the user.